Hey guys, so you all know me. I'm SB, or SB Queen as it says on my account. Where to start? I have to tell you guys something, and this is something that I am scared to tell you guys, but Jesus knows I have to tell you because I'm hurt, and I'm always scared to tell people things, especially when it comes to about me or, but it's time I come out and say, but, I'm hurt by so many people right now, I feel like. I mean, it's technically just a group of people that I'm friends with, but it's like, I know other people who do it too, and honestly, I'm not happy with the way people treat me, and my friends, I don't think they understand that, like, when they don't tell me something, they tend to hurt me more. And sure, they don't want to hurt my feelings about whatever that is that I'm doing, but there's some things that I need to tell. That I just, need to say that really hurts me when they didn't tell me, and another friend of mine told me, and I'm so glad she did. I'm very happy. I'm proud of her, actually. But it's something that I need to come out to say, because it's not just my friends. It's also my teachers, my pastors, even my parents and my family, too. Every person I've ever met does this to me. You guys don't know how much you've hurt me, and I am now coming out to say of this, and I think I know why you guys do this to me. Listen, I have autism. I have ADHD. The one thing I just found out was that this is what one of my friends said. The reason my friends have actually been separating from me, and I never knew this because they didn't tell me. No, they didn't want to hurt my feelings. They should have just told me, because I was getting worried. I was getting to a point where I was texting constantly because I didn't know what was going on. Because they was so awkward every time I got around them. And you know what I found out? It's because to them I yell. Or to them, I guess I could be obnoxious sometimes. But also, they are embarrassed to be around me sometimes, they said. And that hurt when I heard the word embarrassed. But it didn't hurt when one of my friends told me, because I was glad that she told me. Just a tiny bit hurt, but still, it was why didn't the others tell me? This girl was really nice, so I was very happy. I was kind of I'm happy now that someone told me, because I haven't really been happy around my friends. But it's not just them that's, that clearly. I think people don't see me. I see it. I mean, sure, you may say, oh, we see you, we care about you, we love you. You don't know. Nobody shows it to me. I'm not kidding. I feel like nobody shows me their love. The only people that have shown me their love right now in my life is my sister and my mom, my bio mom. They're the only people in my life that I've noticed that they know me. They see me. They see me as me. And I know I'm yelling right now, but listen, I have autism. And you may say, oh, she has autism. But let me tell you something, what I see, what I feel. I feel like so many people don't see me, SB Queen, or SB. They see autism. They see just autism. They don't see, you are only looking at what I said. You only hear what I say about me having autism. That's all you see now. That's all of a sudden that's what you suddenly see. When someone says, oh, she has autism, all you see is that. You may see me a little bit, but you don't see me. You don't want to get to know me. You just say, oh, she has autism. Whatever. It's that hurts. I really don't want people to see me as just autistic. I want people to see me as normal. And I'm not the only one who wants that. Other autistic kids, other autism kids, other people who are different who have ADHD, autism, Down syndrome, other people probably want the same exact thing. They want to see them as them, not of their disabilities or problems that they are having in their lives. I want people to understand that this video isn't just for me to look back at, or isn't just for my friends and family, but it's for those who were struggling to actually come out and say that it's hard being a person with autism or any disability. And I don't like it when people look at me and I walk into a room and my friends, or the people I call friends, suddenly get quiet and suddenly get awkward around me. Because maybe they only see my autistic. All they see is autism or something. Because they know that. And then maybe they get embarrassed. But you don't need to be embarrassed. If you're embarrassed of me, that's on you, not on me. And I can't change who I am. You hear those words? I can't change my autism. I can't change it for you. I feel like my friends have been wanting me to change, you know? I feel like every person I've been around, they want me to change. I can't change. I can't change for my parents. I can change for my parents to become mature, but I can't change to be like everyone else. I can try, but no, that's impossible. Like, very impossible. So hear me out. And I need you guys to hear this. I don't want you guys to see me as autistic, but if you do, don't look at me and then turn back and then whisper or do, be awkward around the rest of your friends. Like, no, we are here to fit in. And when I go around people, they seem a little awkward around me. And that makes me awkward. That makes me feel like I don't belong. And you probably have noticed, like, I'll say something like, oh, I don't belong. That's because when I say I don't belong, it's because there's someone in the room. It's some group of people or person in the room that has made me feel like I have to do something, that I have to change for them. But my friend who I was talking to about what my friends have been doing, when she told me I don't have to change for, and it's true, I don't want to change for anybody. And it was hard. I had to pretend to be them or something. But no, I'm SV, and I don't care how many times I've been hurt by people. Like, I've been hurt a lot. And just these past 3 years, I have been getting back to feeling me again. Like, since 2021, the end of summer, I have been feeling me again. I've been getting back there. And this is what's been hurting me for about maybe a year now. That's the reason I fell, is because my friends all of a sudden, they became awkward around me. Something I did may have caused that. But you know what? Whatever I did to you, it was not my intention. Because you know why? Whatever I did was probably because that's something I do. And maybe I don't mean to, but that's something that maybe my autism or my disability has within me. But listen, my autism doesn't confine me. It doesn't represent me. So you can look at me all you want and say like, that's not what we think about you, or like, oh, like, I mean, listen, I forgive you, but it hurts a lot when I go around the school and I'll be like walking around in the school. Like, for example, I'll be walking around the school. People are saying hi. The reason I have my hoodie up most of the time is because I'm embarrassed about what I have. And also because people around me seem to like, it's like, I have autism, but people look at me and they just like I say hi and they're like, like as if I'm some sort of weird person because I have a disability. I have a disability because it's a gift from God. Having autism is a gift, for crying out loud. Having autism is like, I'm going to give an example that my youth pastor, Miss Beth, told me. Beth Gray, she's amazing. She told me that one of those a second grader had told her, like, she said that this kid said that he said, "Oh, I have autism," and so his parents, I guess, had told him about autism. He said it felt like he won the lottery or something, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, yeah!" And this was this past Wednesday, so I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes." So for me, what does autism feel like to me? Autism is like a gift from God to me. Autism is like a gift that no one could take away. Not even you. You can't take away something that I'm already am, because God made me that. God made me autistic. God made me ADHD. And sure, I don't like it, but I don't like it because people will get these things in my head and think, "Oh, autism's weird. Oh, autism." And so they'll say, like, I'll go around school, for example, and someone will look at somebody, and this is also something that's, I guess, is a slang word now that I hate so much that I'm like, you need to stop. It's like, stop. Like, no. This is what someone once said in my class, and I'm like, what? So what's wrong with it? Like, one person, I'll look at someone and they'll say, "Are you autistic, man? Are you autistic?" People say that all the time. It's like a slang word, I guess, and I'm like, I'll look at the people and be like, "I'm autistic." And I'll just, like, give them a look like, "You got a problem with that?" Because, do you have a problem with autism, people? Like, autism is not what you think. I feel like over my life, people have looked at me and made it seem like I was contagious because I have something that nobody else has. Well, you know what? Get over your jealousy thing. You are perfect just the way you are. I may have autism, and you may be wishing that. Or I may have autism, and you may be looking at me like I'm somebody else. I'm just like you, for crying out loud. I am just like you. You're just like me. We're connected. If you think about this, like, I was just about to draw this. This is like a group of people. This is like from young to, all the way around. This right here will probably be like a autism sign, and they'll say autism or disabilities or something. I don't know. But that is a resemble of what we are. We are all connected in certain ways that we don't understand. And you know what? I'm going to have to read you actually, I can memorize it by heart. This is a speech I wrote. And when I was 14, I wrote this speech called Autism Speech. And it was actually quite cool, actually. So I'm going to say it right now by memory. It may not be exact, but yeah, I'll get close to it. So, what is autism? This is the start. What is autism? People don't understand what autism means exactly. To me, autism means that, I see autism as a rainbow or a scale of 1 to 10. Well, 1 is the low autistic kids, and 10 is the high functioning autistic kids. And it goes on and on. It gives an example about a boy and a girl and how they're siblings and how 1 is high, 1 is low. So, and at the end, I'm going to get to this last part because it's really good. So, it says this. So, I want everybody to, and you all need to say this too. I'm not kidding, because this not only goes for autistic people, it goes for everyone. I am me. Even though I may be different, I am still me. I don't care if I'm different. I like myself no matter what. If you call me weird, call me weird. If you call me ugly, call me ugly. I don't care if I'm different. I love myself no matter what. And so that's the end of the speech, So, but listen to what I just said. Like, if you think about it, like, I don't care what you think of me, really, like, deep in my heart. I'm embracing this autism right now to show you that, sure, I may talk louder. Sure, I may do things that you may not like. Sure, I like don't stand up and then like I fall to the ground, but that's because I'm just like crazy, you know. I'm crazy. I'm weird. But those are good things about me sometimes, you know. People may think they're not good. They are. You just need to embrace your own self sometimes. And right now, I'm embracing who I am by telling you that I'm done with, like, being kind of nice about it. Like, I'm done just ignoring y'all's. I'm done not being able to stand up for myself. This is something that has gone on for a long time. It's actually gone on since I was in preschool, and it always happens to me. And now that I'm older, and now that I'm 18, I could finally tell people that this is not something that will go away. This is not something that will just, like, disappear in 2 days, 3 days, you know? This is something I have to live with. And it hurts. So, like, autism is a life thing, you know, living life thing. And I'm not the only one who wishes not to have that. And I have friends who wish to have what I have, but I sometimes don't. So listen to me. If you get around me, if you start to believe whatever people believe about what autism is now, try getting around me and seeing how you feel, because you haven't experienced someone with autism until you met them, until you get to know them. And I think my friends, like, now have kind of decided, like, oh, she's just autistic, and they're pretending not to care. I don't know. I thought I had my best friends planned out. I thought I had them as my best friends, and they were my best friends, you know? They are my best friends, but what hurts is that they don't want to tell me stuff. But it makes it much worse than they realize, and that is why I'm coming out to say, don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid to tell your family, your friends how you feel, because you are you, and Jesus loves you, and so do I. Remember this forever. Bye.